We got ourselves Team Red with Babylum, with Seavark as well, playing more of that Arcane. We got Rose EXO. Is that Lindilio? That has to be Lindilio. We got ourselves Top Shelf, and we got Zachary on the Demon Hunter with Krozu. We also got in the back a Literate. Ozali. We got Spartan. We're missing a 5th right now for Team Blue, but hopefully they'll get in. We'll still play. We're hoping that Team Blue, and it's going to be Neptunes. What's up, Neptunes? Now we got everybody, and he's playing more of that on Holy D. Whoa. He's kind of snuggling together with Krozu. He's kind of just trying to go on a date with Krozu. He's like, hey, what's up? How's it going? He's like, excuse me? Hello? What's going on here? Zach is going to be going up first. Did get a little bit of a bow for Spart. Oh, what a nice guy, dude. Came up, bowing to Sparticle, man. It's a little bit of an honorable, friendly bow. That's a good way to start the duels, boys. That's a good way. Is Spart? Oh, we got a Swaparuni. Oh, we got our Nimurid switcheroo. It looks like it's gonna be Spartan versus Seavark, Arcane versus Arcane, the Master of Arcane versus Master of Arcane. It's gonna have to be one of these guys, man. It's gonna have to be one of these guys. Seavark really wants to go Arcane versus Arcane. He even told Zachary, back up, dude. I need to get you in here. I think Spartan is still trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, stealing. Okay, now they're good. Okay, they're good. Okay. Sometimes it takes a second for everybody to get all together. Yo, Bobby, get back where you at. You're distracting me. It's gonna be Seavark trying to see if he can get himself a bit of Arcane Missile. Spartan actually got himself a trinket from the Eternal Palace. It is gonna be a trinket that actually gives you a lot of primary stat. So if you channel it for a long time, you can actually have a double trinket wombo combo burst with it. Looks like Spartan's trying to go for a bit of damage on the Seavark. Seavark is going to try to be a lot of this. Spartan's going to go for a little bit of blink. Blink it back. Seavark has plenty of health, plenty of shield. Spartan trying to hit him with Arcane Missiles, getting interrupted on Arcane. Locked out for a second. Arcane Missiles coming from Seavark right after. Spartan having to go for a bit of an Ice Block. Going for Arcane Missiles back at Seavark since he does not have an interrupt for a moment. Polymorph trying to come out. Does land the poly. Seavark is super ahead on health. The trinket's out of the Polymorph. Spartan trying to see if he can get himself an invis in last second, and Seavark does end up taking him out. It's going to be Ozaki up next. Breath onto Seavark, trying to land a Polymorph, getting interrupted on it, trying to go for Greater Power, trying to get a root to Seavark, didn't happen. And Seavark going for the Arcane Missiles. I feel like Spart kind of got blindsided a little bit there. I feel like Spart didn't really expect to go up against Seavark. He probably would have had a different build if he knew he had to go against Seavark first things first, right? Yeah, I feel like it was a bit confusing for him. I feel like it would have been a little bit differently if he was expecting it. That's going to be Seavark actually getting a knock up onto Ozaki as he tried to go for a little bit of a Polymorph onto Seavark. It's going to be an interrupt onto Arcane. Ozai can go. They keep going to Ozaki, but it's actually Ozai. Could have gone for actually a big burst on the Seavark just now after interrupting on Arcane. They said he actually does use the Ring of Frost in the weirdest way possible on himself, but there it is. So we're trying to see if he can land a corner around Ozai. It's going to be another breath, interrupting him on Arcane. Greater Power Blast still trying to come out. Seavark is going to knock it up in the air for a second. Took all the shields away from Ozai. Trying to get this Arcane blast around the corner as best as he can. Blink it back on top of Ozai. Does he have a breath back up and running? I think Ozai tried to get an interrupt with Seavark, and they might have missed. Polymorph is going to hit Seavark. He's not going to be able to get out of it. That's going to be Greater Power. We'll get him out with the Meteor to follow. Is he going to go for Big Combustion? Seavark will try to see if he can steal his spell, stealing everything from Ozai. Actually stole the buff with him, and he's going to go for Arcane Missiles, 100% crit. Ozai is going to have to go for an Ice Block right here. Seavark using the Combustion cooldown from Ozai against him, and that is super well done. Just Arcane dominance here, dude. Just asserting his dominance, just whipping it out on the table and just letting him know, hey, I'm the Arcane Mage here. Every buff you have, it's mine now. That's going to be a breath by Ozai. Try to get a Polymorph into Seavark. Locked him out on Arcane, and down Ozai goes. Cannot even blink away. Next up is going to be Cosa. Two people on Team Blue already down for the count. Seavark. They try to go for a big old 105, 1v5. Neptunes, though, is going to give him a run for the money. Seavark still has a double shield from the other mage for a second. Has a fiery shield and an Arcane shield. Cosa going for that Metamorphosis. Is that full meta? Is that just I-Beam? Trying to go for a little bit of, what was that? Fell Barrage? That's an AoE talent. Full meta coming out. Is going to get blinked away, though. Zozo is going to be able to get himself a Fell Rush. I think two of them. And then get himself a little bit of a Fell Charge? I forgot what the talent is. Is it Fell something? Fell Rush? Not Fell Rush. Fell Charge, maybe. But But it's an ability that basically gives you like a small charge, almost like a Skull Bash, but with damage component. Used to be used a lot back in Legion. Blade Dance coming out, and Seavark is super low on health, actually. Seavark is going for a Biz. Cosa is going to get a charge on the Seavark, but that's going to be Arcane Missiles flying. Darkness coming down. He's trying to just get lucky with that Darkness. This is going to be Seavark is going to poke out and get some damage onto Cosa. He does not have any health at all. Oh my god, the dodge just melted him down. Just a little bit of that damage was enough, and the Literate is going to be up next. He's prepared to fight a mage. He's got himself Grounding Totem. He's got himself the normal wall. He's got himself everything here. Gonna try to see if he can even catch up to Seavark in any way. Using Sprint to try to clear himself of any slows. Might be able to get on top of the guy. Has ability to at least take away all the buffs from Seavark, so he was able to do that. Cleanse him of all the buffs. He might be in a good spot right here, but those constant slows by Seavark should be quite detrimental. Literate might just be stuck in Raptor form all the time. Can you get Polymorph while in Raptor form actually? I don't know if he can or can't. I don't really know if he can or can't. That's going to be big invest for Seavark. Is going to reposition himself to a better spot. Maybe even go for food immediately as soon as he sees where Literate is at. And he's going to try to see if he can chow down a Literate, making sure to mount up. Going to be a back blink by Seavark. Is not going to be able to get the capacity tone down at all. Polymorph trying to come out. Is going to interrupt him on Arcane here. A Literate finally able to get some damage in, but it's going to get hit by that Nova. So Seavark is going to be able to get himself quite a bit of distance. Binding Totem is going to come down with a Grounding Totem right after. Illiterate trying to finally close the gap, and finally he does. Temporal up and running for Seavark is going to knock out Illiterate and all of his pets. He's trying to cleanse every buff from Seavark. If only he had Ascendance right now, this would be a perfect opportunity for him to gain the most value. He's having to go back into the Raptor form. The Raptors are the only pets that are even able to deal any kind of damage to Seavark, and they do very, very little damage on their own. And mostly there to generate resources, which I think Raptors should also do a lot more damage. Or Ghost Wolves, but either way. Sundering does slam down on Seavark. He triggers out of it immediately, and Illiterate has to go for self heals, not putting Earth Shield on himself. If he, oh wait, now he does. That's Earth Shield that Seavark could steal in a moment though. That's quite a bit of healing increase that Seavark could use. Could use that for Crucible self heal. Seavark try to see if he maybe, yeah, he's just trying to see if he can steal every buff from Illiterate if possible. I think Illiterate actually might have canceled it at the last second though. And Seavark got himself a shield. Illiterate actually looking quite healthy right now, but he just can never really close a gap with Seavark cleanly. He's always having to go into Raptor form, and that could be another back blink by Seavark actually. He's in the right position. He could be able to get himself a nice back blink. He does go for it. Illiterate though, expecting it this time, trying to get himself some resources finally. Generate some resources. Needs to interrupt Arcane Blast at one point in order to stop Seavark from moving around a little place. Temple is up and running as the Literate goes for a bit of damage, but looks like Seavark actually is able to get quite a bit of damage to the Literate because he doesn't have an interrupt. That's going to be safe to chicken pocket for a Literate. Wall up and running for the Shaman. That's his one last bastion of defense, trying to gain whatever all the buffs away from Seavark. Is going to go for a Capacitor Totem, does not get him. A Literate getting slammed down with a Crucible right after. Super low on health. Seavark could blink in and finish him off with an Arcane Missile. Blink back, start missiles, and blink back. But we'll see if that's what he ends up doing. He's going to blink in, get some slows into Literate, try using Stochast as often as he can just to whittle down the Shaman. He does have himself quite a bit of self-heals if he's able to get away from Seavark ever. It's going to be another blink by Seavark, try to go, I think, for an interrupt maybe. So Literate should be able to get himself maybe a clean heal. That's going to be invis by Seavark. Roots onto Literate. Does get to interrupt him on Arcane finally. Sundering to follow him. Ghost is up and running. Going to be a Temporal up and running for him. Literate needs to get himself a little bit of healing. 90% dampening. Arcane is flying. I think is down for the count. And down he goes. Seavark taking out Team Blue with Neptune's getting aggressive with Seavark. Trying to min-max the damage that the Unholy DK can do. Everybody move out, boys. If you guys are going to be in the wake of in the wake of aggression and destruction of Neptunes, man, nothing I can do about it for it. It's going to be Wraithwolf for Neptunes just to get himself a bit more mobility against Seavark, though. It is going to get knocked up on it. Armies of the Dead are up and running. Neptune's having to go for IBF. Could he go down here? It's going to get him some transfusion, but it's going to be Ice Block for Seavark. He's going to stop any healing from Neptunes for a bit. 8 minutes into this duel, 23 seconds, or 20% dampening. I'm confusing my percentages and seconds here. Transfusion, not available for Neptunes. There's going to be a little bit of a temporal for Seavark. Neptunes could still go down. Seavark has him on the ropes. Barely. Oh my god, he actually ended up killing that DK. What? Oh my god. Big old 1v5. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? Wow. Huh. Well then, I was really thinking, not hoping, that's not a good word. I was really expecting for Neptune to just come in and slam, being Unholy Death Knight and all. But then Seavark just got a bit of damage from him. Didn't let him heal at all. G fucking G's there, boys. Oh my god.